Hello, loungers. How we feel today? Dino, Goku Black, hello. Nightmare, Dolan, hello. How's it going, everyone? Welcome on in, loungers. I am your eldritch gentleman, tentacled mangaka, and proprietor of the Tentacle Lounge, Malik Toriyama, accompanied, as always, by the lovely Wallet-chan, the living definition of Money Talks. And over here we do casual gaming, chill art streams. We are sometimes wholesome, but always loving and supportive. I welcome you into the lounge and hope you enjoy the day. Today, a lovely day for a what if, don't you think? I think so. We got a bunch of stuff going on for today. I'm opening up all of our commands and stuff for everybody. I realized I should have done this earlier, but I was running a little behind. Okay. There we go. Alrighty, our bot should all be on. We should be ready to go. Hi Zayla, hello! Everything all set up. We're professional. I swear I'm a professional. There we go. There we go, chat. Yeah. Now I'm all set up. I should be good to go now. Minion, hello! Chat box is dead? Yeah, it might be something with stream element. Not sure. It was, yeah, I think the YouTube chat box, for whatever reason, it's really delayed. If that's the case, it's okay. I mean, I can still see your guys' chat. It just won't pop up on screen if that's the case. I may have to, like, to reinstall the chat bot. I don't know. But, we got, a little bit of a change up, for this week, lovelies. We do not have 2 thumbnails to do this week. In fact, we have 3. With that in mind, it's not likely we will get to do some Dragon Ball New Age tonight. It might be something that I have to do off stream. But, yeah, we got 3 different what if thumbnails to do tonight. You have Burger King? Man, Burger King actually had a, they had a Ghost Pepper Whopper that came out not too long ago. I think it's already out of stores, though. Did I get a hold of the custom music yet? No, I have not, Yolan. This is still all currently, royalty-free music. Bees Churger. Yes, cheese. Bees Churger. This is all still currently just, like, generic royalty-free music, from Kevin MacLeod and, stuff like that. My favorite type of meat? Chicken. Love me some chicken. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love a steak as much as the next guy, but I mean, I eat chicken like it's going out of style. I don't have any, like, really big announcements. The schedule for the week will be posted shortly after stream. It's already done, I just didn't have time to post. But without any further ado, chicken tastes like cardboard? Yeah, well, somebody ain't cooking your chicken right. Kevin MacLeod? You didn't know Fox's dad was a musician? Duncan MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod. But, yeah, schedule will be posted shortly after stream. I just didn't get the chance to post it. And, yeah, without any further ado, let's head on over to the art area. Yeah, it looks like our chat box, might not be popping up. I don't know why. I don't know how, I don't know why. But, we'll just make do with it for right now. So, our thumbnails for today, we have, Raditz meeting the future version of Raw is our first thumbnail for the day. We have Kid Goku slowly being literally erased. And then for our third thumbnail, this beast form of Nappa fighting Cell Max. Those are what we've got on the docket for the day. And since we have so much to do today, we are not going to waste a whole lot of time. We are going to hop right on into it. Goku getting doodle bobbed? Yeah, basically. Let's move my camera over here. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Context on the little Kakarot being Hakkai'd, I couldn't tell you if I wanted to, because I don't know. Anybody who, like, with few exception, anytime you guys ask me for context on these kinds of things, I literally don't know. I am told what to draw, and then I draw it. That's basically what I do. I do an amazing job on bricked women. I try. I do my best. I finally got my, I think I might have finally gotten my, my setup all done. You know, I got a boom arm so that I could get my microphone up out of my way. And, like, I've had the boom arm for over a week, and I only just now realized how to get my microphone up and out of my way. So now my boom arm is actually sitting, like, right above my forehead. 5 head. Remember that GT short film of Goku Jr. finding the Dragon Balls to try and help old Pan? Guess the moral of not using the Dragon Balls anymore didn't last? OP Vigilantes, hello! Hello! What's going on over here? Right now we are working on an addition to the what if Raditz went to Earth instead of Goku? Where Raditz currently is meeting future Bra, who is a 6-foot-tall brick house. Do I do animations too? Very, very rarely. I used to, when I had more time, I was trying to get into animation, but animation is so time-consuming. And with me being a full-time commission artist and content creator, I really don't have the time. I've been working on a very, very short animation to be used as a notification alert on my Twitch. But I mean, I've been working on that thing for weeks now. And I'm only able to do a little bit at a time because I have so much I have to do. Believe me, I would love to be able to do more animations. I really, really would. I would love to be able to do more. I just simply don't have the time. it's one of the same things with like Dragon Ball New Age. You know, I said that I have to after we finish up chapter 11, I have to put Dragon Ball New Age on the back burner for a little while. Because, you know, Dragon Ball New Age is a pet project, and I have to do the things that are paying my bills. Dragon Ball New Age does not pay my bills at all. I earn no money from it. And with this being my full-time job, you know, the pet project things that you do, sometimes they got to take a backseat to the things that matter the most, like rent and food. Aren't there any royalty-free resources to help? You aren't doing hand-drawn cell animations. Well, that's the thing, is I'm doing all the animation is hand-drawn, and it takes a lot of time. The way you say brick house. Hi, Sunray! I'll try to catch up on chat here. Let's see. Amazon Bulma clone noted. Yeah, not exactly a clone of Bulma. It's Bra. Pairing between Bulma and Raditz was honestly something I never thought possible, yet was satisfied with how it turned out. Also, hi. Oh, hello, Don. We're 12 minutes late. You're not late. I'm here. If I'm here and you are here, you are not late. The only time you are late is if I was streaming and you show up and I am no longer streaming. That is the only time you are late. Which what if is the Kakarot being Hakkai'd thumbnail for? I do not know. I do not know. I wish I could give you insight, but I can't. I don't know. If I knew, then you would know. Draw Dodoria like one of those French girls? I would if I was supposed to draw Dodoria right now. Am I drawing Bulma? No, I'm drawing future Bra. If I'm not mistaken, she is, like, if I'm going just by the context of the story, I'm willing to bet that she is the daughter of Raditz. Yeah, in this story at least, I'm pretty sure she is the daughter of Raditz. But yeah, when it comes to animation, like when you're doing what I'm doing, there's really no free resources to make animation. You know? And even if there was, I doubt it would be the type of animation that I want to do. I mean, sure, you could probably make animation with a whole bunch of pre-rendered resources, but that's not what I want to do. Anybody could do that. The animations that I'm doing, like, a lot of times they have to be hand animated. And animation, like, even if you are making stuff with, like, pre-made resources, it's still gonna take a long time. Animation is not a fast thing. Especially when you have loads of other things to do. Spend hours on seconds? Yep. Exactly that. I remember when I actually did have time, I was working on an opening animation video for Dragon Ball New Age, and it took me a month to make 30 seconds of animation. It basically boiled down to I spent a day for an entire second. I would spend 24 hours just to animate a single second. Can Rigger stand up to Cumber? I don't know. I didn't create Cumber. I don't have his power level type. You know, so I don't know where he sits on the spectrum. I didn't create him. All I know is that Rigger at his peak is at, like, Hakaishin level. That's all I is. If that's anything to go by, you know, make of that what you will. Rigger's peak strength is on a similar level to a Hakaishin. That's all I can say. So if Cumber is stronger than a god of destruction, then, hey, then I guess Rigger can't. But if he isn't, then, eh. Angel, hello! Mini Black Adam review, serviceable with a slightly whoopee cushion payoff. Everybody I talked to said that it was just a meh movie. But yeah, the, like, debating, like, power levels and who would win in a fight between such and such, I typically don't get into those because of just how arbitrary and subjective power level discussions and stuff are. I know how he fits in my story, and that's really all that kind of matters. I'll lead speculation up to everybody else. That's good. You think Frieza is emotionally capable of love or care, or is he a sociopath? He never killed his dad, even after surpassing him and taking his empire. He also liked Blueberry and Kikono. Frieza is less of a sociopath and more of just he has, like, very little empathy. He cares about his dad, but, like, has little regard for the lives of anybody who he doesn't deem important to him. He's kind of confused. It's supposed to be a look of, like, what the hell? But yeah, all I can say, like, in regards of, like, Rigger, when his, like, I've talked about it before. In regards to Rigger's power level, I do have a what-if story where Rigger fought Jiren, and Jiren won. And I have placed his power firmly in the, like, realm of a Hakaishin. That's all I can say. Armenian, it's not like he killed Grandpa Gohan purposely. That's a very freaking hot take. To say that Goku had no respect for Grandpa Gohan when he killed him when he was an Ozaru. That is the hottest of hot takes. Actually, no, that wouldn't even be a hot take. That's just, that thing is, like, frigid freezing. Like, no backbone to that. Yeah. What if Jiren wasn't bland? I might have liked the Tournament of Power a little bit more. It's not even a take, yeah. Yeah, but he didn't even. He doesn't remember anything about when he becomes an Ozaru. He only knew what his grandpa told him about, like, the full moon and a big old monster coming out when it happened. And he didn't realize until Vegeta became a great ape. He didn't realize that up until that point that he was the one who accidentally killed Gohan. And even says when he gets to the afterlife, he'll ask him for forgiveness. He also wondered why people didn't tell him that he turned into a great ape. Yeah, he was like sad and upset the moment he realized that he was the one who killed Gohan. Like I said, he even said, "When I make it to the afterlife, I'll ask you for forgiveness." Yeah, he'd get his forgiveness. Yeah, he'd probably ask him for forgiveness the second time he died. Even though it's pretty clear Gohan already forgave him, because Gohan met Goku again after he was already dead during the whole Baba's tournament. When Goku was facing down all of Baba's, like, you know, spoopy warriors, and the last person to fight was Gohan. And Gohan didn't bring up that Goku was the one who killed him. He never brought up the whole Great Ape thing to him. And he was clearly happy to see Goku. So it didn't, you know, the whole Gohan dying thing didn't really affect him or make him think less of Goku. What is this drawing? This is future Bra putting Raditz in a headlock. Armenian, I don't know where you get your takes from, but this, it almost sounds like Dragon Ball Facebook page posts. Where they try, like, you're trying to paint Goku out to be a monster that he is not. Granted, he's not the brightest bulb in the knife drawer, but he's not a careless monster. And I wouldn't go so far as to call all the Red Ribbon Army people innocent. They were labeled as bad guys and stuff for a reason. Yeah. Raditz bra? Wasn't the android saga? Whatever. Yeah. No, this is Raditz's bra. Raditz's daughter. The whole reason he left them on the moon is because it's an old joke. It's an old Japanese joke about rabbits on the moon. Branch, but if the mother was Bulma? Kinda. Yeah, again, Armenian, you're trying to make Goku out to be this careless monster, and you're just not getting it. Everything you've said so far is like not doing anything to convince me that Goku is like this horrible creature that needs to be put down or something. And I'm a Vegeta fan. I like Vegeta, and even I don't think like I don't agree with any of these takes. About Mr. Satan before he became a fraud? Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Okay, so we have established that Armenian Wolf is a Goku hater. Doesn't like Goku. Okay. Multiverse fan manga making Saiyans hold their breath in space instead of using spacesuits. Yeah. Multiverse has done a lot of things. Multiverse has done a lot of things, and some of them I wouldn't consider the best. Alright. And I need to open... There are no surnames in Dragon Ball? Yeah. That's why Videl, like, Videl was able to figure so much stuff out about Gohan, because she even brought up the fact that family names and surnames are extremely rare. They don't happen a whole lot. That in the Dragon world, the idea of a family name is actually kind of outdated in the Dragon world. That's why everybody only has one name. They don't have multiple names. Yeah, Briefs isn't a surname. That's a dubism. Bulma's name is literally just Bulma. Her name is not Bulma Brief. Trunks' name is not Trunks Brief. Here we go. Perfect. Yeah, coloring time. What first name would you give to Dr. Briefs? That's his literal name. His name is Brief. That's it. He doesn't have a first name. His name is literally just Brief. I wouldn't give him a name. I would just give him the name Brief. If his creator didn't see fit to give him two names, then I wouldn't either. That's literally it. Brief. Armenian Wolf, I'm gonna delete that comment, and I'm gonna ask that you clean up your friggin' language and don't come in here with that kind of, like, charged commentary. Don't say stuff like that, please. This is a freaking, it's a Dragon Ball stream. It's not a place for you to come in and say garbage like that. You're on a Norse kick since God of War came out? Hey, I can't blame you. Yeah, if you want to come in and talk stuff like that, please take it somewhere else. This ain't the place for that. Yeah, fanbase looks way too much into this stuff. Piplup, hello! I couldn't tell you about the whole Goku Bulma pairing story. I can't tell you if, like, Masako has ideas for it, if he doesn't have ideas for it. I don't know. What ifs are really crack, but who am I to judge? I like Undertale Oz. Helped, I'm being choked and I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that's basically what's going on, Toma. I'm being choked and I have no idea what's going on. Ooh, excuse me. I tried to mute, but apparently it didn't work. Here it comes. Okay, there we go. Now I managed to mute. Alright. That is not what I was told to do. I can't do that. I was told that, this version of Bra had the same hair color as Bulma, and that's what I have to do. I have to give her the colors that I was described to do. That is your job as a commission artist. Hell yeah, we drawing Poppy. What's going on, bro? Weird how none of Vegeta's children had his hair color. I think Bulma's family's like blue and lavender hair is very, very dominant, I would think. Why have Super Saiyan Blue when you could just marry Bulma? Get this base color done. Ugh. Zero, hello! Hello. Getting a lot of peeps from Twitch over here. Sheesh. Basically, Don. Yeah, basically. Just for the sake of it, because I think I liked that idea of like a black streak in her hair. Yeah, Don, it like when you get burned out, whenever you do something and you get burned out, you'll understand why they quit. And as far as like the whole purple hair debacle, or red hair, you know, purple hair or blue hair, you know, it was one way for so many years and then they decided to change it out of the blue. I wouldn't have done it, but I don't run the show. Yeah, we'll put one black streak in her hair. I mean, if the Dragon Ball Evolution Bulma can just have blue streaks in her hair, I think the Raditz version of Bra can have a blue streak in her hair, or a black streak in her hair. I need Trunks. Where are you, Trump? Right here. How long did it take you to do the sketches for today? I did all 3 of these sketches in roughly half hour, 45 minutes, I think. I think that was about how long it took me to do them. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing about nobody's bloodline. No, I can't do that, Don Boss. I can't give her black hair with Bulma highlights because that's not what Masako wanted. He specifically stated that Bra had Bulma's hair color. Hey, there you go. Yeah, I can't go into business for myself like that, to borrow some wrestling terminology. I can't go against the wishes of what the person paying me to do the artwork said. Just because I might think it's quote unquote better or something. Not allowed to do that. That is bad practice. There's always the fan base to do the fan art. Yeah, like you can have the fan base do that kind of stuff, but when I'm told to do something, I can't go against the commissioner's wishes because I might think it's better. You know? If people did that, people wouldn't pay for artwork anymore because they're paying to get what they asked to be drawn, not what I think would be good. The only time I get to draw what I think would be good is when Masako tells me, I don't really have an idea for how this is supposed to look, so just go crazy. Do whatever you think would look cool. That's when I get my creative freedom in. But when I'm told this character's hair color is this color, then that's the hair color that I gotta give them. Yeah, the magic word, go nuts. Oh, you're free to like make suggestions and stuff, Don. I don't mind. Make suggestions all you want. I just have to abide by the wishes of the people who are paying me the money, you know? That's the only thing, is like I have to abide by Masako's wishes rather than what I would like to do because that's what I'm being paid to do. How much do you commission for? Here you go, Upsilon. Yeah, don't bite the hand that feeds you. As soon as... There you go. If you're interested in commissioning me, you can check out that link right there. That's my Ko-fi page. That's where I handle all of my commission artwork, and it has all of my packages and ratings. Alright. I think that's good for the base colors, so we're going to move on ahead to our shadings and highlights. I actually have some other thumbnail work that I got to start on as well for Prince Vegeta. Got some stuff I got to start doing for him. Fun. This thumbnail's too funny. Himself. One week till the teaser for episode 4 of Deliverance drops. Hey, that's dope. Really good value for the money? Yes, it is. Like my standard, like $65 a page is pretty much like standard freelance rate for manga. I just cut everybody a break, and like you save $150 by getting the 10-page bundle. It's just right now my 10-page bundle commissions are closed because they take up too much time, and my commission queue is massive enough as it is. They take up a lot of time, but it is... I put that deal in there to save you some money. Thoughts on Bra and Goten getting together? I've never liked that pairing. I have never liked the whole idea of Bra and Goten getting together. I feel like, for me, that's like low-hanging fruit. Whether it quote-unquote makes sense or not, I've never liked it. I kind of, like, even though I could see how it could work, I'm also not a fan of, like, Pan hooking up with Oob. I see the appeal, I see the sense that it could make. I'm just not a fan of it, personally. I like even less the Pan hooking up with Trunks one. Pan hooking up with Trunks is also a cringy one. Yeah, Goten was 12 when Brawl was born. What if Brawl was born before Trunks? How much of the story would change? I don't know. Yeah, shippers do be getting mad. I remember I saw, what do you call it? I saw a video from, the Rise of Skywalker screenings where you hear a bunch of, like, it's all a bunch of, like, pro shippers in the audience, and they're all they care about is their Reylo ship. Then Rey kisses Kylo Ren, and he dies. And they all start screaming and yelling that they hate Star Wars now. Because they were all cheering when she kissed him, but as soon as he died, no, I hate Star Wars. Yeah. Shippers gotta ship. Tempest, hello! As a former Ruby fan, I can tell you, if they exist in the same show, they will be shipped. Oh, yeah. Isn't that the way it is? With like, the shipping? I believe these characters have always loved each other for all 10 seconds of screen time they have thus far shared. Isabella, what's going on? We are still working on our first thumbnail for the day. We haven't gotten into any of the other ones yet, but I mean, they have been drawn yet. So we got Goku being erased and then Beast Nappa versus Cell Max. Oh yeah, there were people were talking about, like, you know, the pairing of Bra and Goten, and I said that it's one of the non-canon shippings that I've never really, like, latched onto. The same with, like, Bra and Trunks and Pan and Oob, or not Bra and Trunks, Pan and Trunks. Bra and Trunks would be really weird. And, like, I was talking about how, like, I remember seeing footage of, like, Reylo shippers in The Rise of Skywalker. They cheer when Rey kisses Kylo Ren, but then as soon as he dies, they scream and, like, I hate Star Wars! They were all chanting, yes, 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 when they kissed, and then screaming and shrieking about how much they hate Star Wars now. Sorry, your Tumblr ship isn't canon. Get over it. You're popping in while taking a pause as you're working on your voice demo. Hey, yeah, beast version of Nappa. That, at least that's what Masako has, like, described it as. That he's beast. Yeah, my thing with, like, when it came to, like, romance for Dragon Ball characters, I, like, especially with, like, Dragon Ball New Age, I basically went out of my way to make sure that nobody canon got hooked up with anybody else who was canon. You know, Goten didn't get hooked up with Bra. He's actually hooked up with a regular Earth girl. Pan, as of right now, we haven't dove into any of her romantic interests at all. Vegeta and Bulma are still married. Goku and Chi-Chi are still married. Oob, at the current time, is still single, I believe. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, all of the Star Wars sequels are just, like, they all feel wrong. Nothing about those sequels feels right or good. They feel wrong due to a lack of authenticity? Yeah, they feel that way, and the problem with the Star Wars sequels is a similar problem to what I have with Dragon Ball Super, is in the anime, at the very least, is too much nostalgia bait. It's too much using this old thing to try and prop up the new thing, you know? The Dragon Ball Super, at least in the anime, tried too hard to replicate too many moments from the old version of the series to say, look how authentic we are, and for me, it just kind of fell flat. Like, I actually have, like, a rewrite that I did of the Star Wars sequels to try and make them better. I don't make a habit of doing that because I feel like the whole... I feel like it's very rude to take somebody's work, retool it, and say, there, I fixed it. I think that is a horribly rude mentality. So I try not to do things like that. But I still have it. I had my own ideas for Star Wars sequels, and, like, I basically took it as a writing challenge, is to take the characters and some of the same basic plot points of the story and try to retool it into something that I think would have worked better, something a bit more coherent. And, you know, that's what I did with it. Instead of feeling like a hodgepodge of everything and being pulled in several different directions, I tried to make a coherent narrative for the Star Wars sequel. Sour Man? Yeah. There's a lot of pop culture references and stuff in Dragon Ball. Oh, that's basically what they did. The prequels were meant to be basically a reboot of a classic sci-fi series, and they flopped miserably. If it was meant to be a soft reboot, then you failed miserably at it. Is all I'm gonna say. Your reboot stunk. Like Rian Johnson for real, effectively, you know, took it as a reboot. How much would it cost for a drawing of in your style? It depends on the package and stuff that you buy. If it's a bust sketch, it's like $10. If it's a full body sketch, it's $20. It all depends on the package. Okay, my immaturity is showing. I'm not gonna do that. Depending on what you want. I mean, if that's the particular piece that you want, then that's what it would cost. And there's add-ons and stuff, so if you wanted additional things, you can get them. Which commission did I have the most fun with? I've had fun with a lot of different commissions. I couldn't pick one, like, out of the lineup. There's a bunch of different commissions that I've done where I'm just like, man, I really had a lot of fun doing this. They should have simply ignored the older stuff and just made the story with the new stuff, like Kylo should have been the main character in the first movie and left Rey for the second. Now, see, I disagree with that. I feel like you can make a Star Wars sequel trilogy as a direct sequel to the previous ones and still make it about the Skywalker saga and make it good. But the way they approached it is the modern approach of everything. And the modern approach of everything is everything that's old sucks and everything that we're doing is better. And that is a horrible approach. You can do plenty in that universe while still like for example, so like in the what do you call it? The sequel trilogy that I wrote in my version, right? Luke, Han, and Leia all still die, but their deaths are giving a lot more weight and meaning. And I switched it around. Leia actually dies in the first movie, and Han dies in the second, and Luke dies in the final movie. But it's all to serve building up, and a lot of it all serves, one, to give Kylo Ren a lot of motivation in the first couple of movies, and then the final movie is meant to give Luke his final piece of spotlight before he passes on the torch to Rey. And it also, like, I had a thing in it where Rey, because of her upbringing, she doesn't like to be touched, right? She's got, like, you know, she's just got, like, some lingering emotional issues, and she doesn't like to be touched. Like, in the first movie, Finn, like, grabs her hand to try and, like, you know, like, usher her along. They're trying to run, and she, like, jerks her hand away. She doesn't like to be touched. But in the final movie, after all of these trials and tribulations that Rey has gone through, like, she has done her best not to touch anybody and not to, like, reach out to anybody, but in the final moments of the movie, she actually reaches out her hand to somebody. So it shows, like, it shows, like, a growth of her character and stuff. But that's not stuff we got in the original one. Doing a great job, dude. Love the Raditz picture. His daughter looks really awesome. Thank you. Future Brawl looks brilliant. Great job. Thank you. Why is Brawl so buff? Is her personality different from GT? Is that a good thing? I can only assume that she's so buff because this is a future version of Brawl, so she's from the future timeline. She's the daughter of Raditz, so she's, from what Masako told me, is a 6-foot-tall brick house. And somebody basically kind of nailed it on the head. It's basically Ranch, but Bulma's the mother. Now, see, like, Mercenary, in the rewrite that I did, Palpatine stays dead. There's no bringing him back. By bringing back Palpatine, you have completely, like, cut. You've completely, like, undersold the sacrifice that Anakin Skywalker makes. The outfit gives me bullpen vibes. Yeah, the head, the bandana and stuff was actually inspired by bullpen. Yeah. No, you're fine. You're fine, Mercenary. I just, you don't have to shut up. And there's no need to apologize. But, no, I feel like the whole bringing Palpatine back really undercuts the significance of the sacrifice that Anakin Skywalker made. It really, really damages that final scene in one of the most important movies of the franchise if Palpatine survives. You want a Knights of the Old Republic movie starring Keanu Reeves as Revan? You know, that's actually not bad casting. That's actually not bad casting. I wouldn't be upset with that. Keanu Reeves as Darth Revan, that'd actually be kind of good. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that one. Yeah, it makes Anakin's final redemption and sacrifice to be in vain. Yeah. And people don't like to hear it. It's true. No, don't feel that way, Mercenary. I didn't say it was a bad idea. I'm just saying, from a writing standpoint, and like the way that if you look at the larger picture, it really does undercut that moment if you bring Palpatine back to life. So Anakin sacrifices himself to save Luke and fulfill his destiny as the Chosen One. Because Anakin is the Chosen One, I won't hear anything to the contrary. He fulfills his destiny as the Chosen One, right? and sacrifices himself to come back to the light side of the Force and destroy Palpatine. If Palpatine lives, you made all of that in vain. It's all pointless. And that's horrible. That's horrible writing. Now, if you have an idea for how you can make that, like, work, hey, more power to you. The way that they did it in the actual movies, though, is terrible. The way they did it is terrible. Yes. Anakin is the chosen one, but the sequel trilogy tried to make it out like that Rey isn't. That Rey is, and not Anakin. Alright, I think we're done with this one. So I'm not telling you your ideas are bad, Scarlet. Drama being Rey related to Palpatine, because that guy... Now see, that is something that you could play off. That's something that you could actually play off of. You know, if you're not bringing Palpatine back, that's fine. But making people distrust Rey because she is a Palpatine, there's some drama to be found there. I agree with that. I agree with that. There is some drama because people would hold her responsible because they can't do it with Palpatine anymore because he's dead. People would like do like what she said, the whole sins of the father/grandfather thing. I could see that. That is actually something that I could see. All right, yeah, I think we're done with this. You know, Adams, it would not surprise me if on his deathbed, George Lucas, like, tells everybody that Jar Jar Binks was meant to be a Sith Lord. The people who have made videos, like, showing, like, all of the, What? Will we see more of Raditz and his daughter? Oh, yeah, I'm not Masako, Dave. I'm sorry. No, I just draw the images. Masako comes up with them. Send this over to Masako. Hey, we got a brilliant. Good work. Good. All right. Future Bra looks sweet. I will not call her that. I will not say that name. But yes, Future Bra looks pretty good. Alright. That one done. So, we are going to be moving on to Goku being erased, but before we do that, I need to go and use the restroom. I will be right back, chat. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to turn the music up so you guys can vibe for just a few minutes, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, chat. It was quick. And, like, Raw isn't an official name now. Raw has always been her official name. That is her official name. The name Bulla is a dubism. Where the heck did... Ah, there it is. It feels weird to call a character Bra. That's just her name. When you call a character Trunks, you're still calling him an undergarment. When you call his grandfather Brief, you're still calling him an undergarment. When you call Bulma, yeah, you're still calling her bloomers, which is still underwear. It's no different. Alright. On to the next one, chat. The one erasing, I mean, that's kind of what inspired this one for me and for Masako, is the whole, like, Bugs erasing Daffy. But the person who's actually erasing Goku is Cronoa. Dr. Briefs doesn't have a first name. His name is literally just Brief. None of Bulma's family have a first and last name. They just have name. Bulma's name is just Bulma. So Cronoa chose violence? Apparently she felt that Goku needs to be wiped from existence. Yeah, that one, man, that's one of the main things, man, that I have so many issues with, like, even the Funimation dub, is that they cause so many problems with their dubisms, you know? And the Ocean dub isn't, they have no surname. Yeah, they do not have surnames. And it's all because of that one moment in the future Trunks, in the Trunks TV special, where in the dub, Bulma calls Trunks Brief. That one line has caused all of this freaking confusion, and I can't stand it. But yeah, Trunks' name is just Trunks. Bulma's name is just Bulma. Dr. Brief's name is just Brief. Bulma's name is not Bulma Brief. When you get excited for a new movie and they spoil the twist in the trailers. So most modern movies. His wife's name is Panty. Wife's name is Panty, and his second daughter's name is Tights. Yep. All of Bulma's family are all named after types of underwear. No, I don't. I don't think there is. Fujio, hello. This conversation would feel so weird without context. Why context is necessary. But it's also why, like, out of context clips are funny. Context is for the weak. Do I draw the thumbnails for Masako? Yes, I do. That is what I'm working on right now. The less said about Bulma's cousin Jockstrap, the better. Don Boss, that's the whole point of the joke. Is that it's something that you constantly hear mentioned, but you'll never know what it actually means. The people who know, and the people who don't know will forever be confused. Just give me a really quick second, chat. I'm scarfing down my my little bag of keto trail mix. Noodles actually sound really good. An event that was never shown but is mentioned without context? Yes. I mean, you can make inferences as to what happened with the jockstrap incident. We know there was a jockstrap involved. We know Frieza was there. Ginyu was there and wound up having to dig holes afterwards. The only triple N we participate in around here is non-stop Nutvember. That's it. Over on my Twitch channel, we actually have a redeem where if you redeem it, you basically pelt me with a whole bunch of sussy objects. So my guess is the Frieza Force was playing dodgeball, but in a weird way, and it ended up becoming a massacre. What? Ooh? Ronnie? Ronnie, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the lounge. I appreciate it. Enjoy your stay. Anyone else watching Bleach this season? I know a few people who are. I personally am not. Not because I don't like Bleach or anything. I just don't have the time. I gotta be honest, the only time I'm able to watch TV anymore is when I'm laying down to sleep, and I'll usually get about 15 minutes into something before I'm unconscious, and then my TV automatically shuts off after so much time of inactivity. Bulma technically was like one of the main, she was like one of the main characters of the series. People discount Bulma way too much. The whole series wouldn't have even happened if it hadn't been for Bulma. Bulma is the entire catalyst for Dragon Ball even happening. Bulma is also Goku's first friend? Yeah! Literally his oldest friend. A lot of Goku's friends tried to kill him at one point or another. That is one of the oldest anime tropes in the book. Turn your enemies into friends. Bulma was never really his enemy. But I mean, look at all the people who were Goku's enemy who now work with him. Krillin was very antagonistic and was doing everything he could to, beat Goku, quote-unquote, became friends with him. Bulma shot him, became friends with him. Yamcha tried to rob them, became friends with him. Ten Shinhan wanted to kill them, became friends with him. Piccolo wanted to kill them, became friends with him. Vegeta really wanted to kill him, became friends with him. You're not making me my friend. Cyborgs too? Yeah. Yep, Oolong. Oolong was an antagonist. He turned the evil half of God good, basically. Basically. I know I have Goku in his old... There you are. Characters that were nice from the start, like Poir? I mean, Poir... Well, I don't know. Like, Poir wasn't even that nice from the start. But I think that it speaks to one of, like, the core tenets of Dragon Ball is to change the nature of people. Master Roshi was nice from the start. A perv, but he was nice from the start. The Ox King was semi-antagonistic, but warmed up to him afterwards. Trunks was nice from the start, yeah. I didn't say that's not one of the memes of Dragon Ball or one of the the core things. I said that the whole changing your character, changing one's character, like, you know, turning evil people good is one of the core tenets of Dragon Ball. It is something that happens a lot. Doesn't mean it's the only thing that Dragon Ball is. Goku's secret technique? Yes. Yeah, Tao and Shen are two of the few that stayed evil. Yeah. I will never forgive Fortnite. You could have just ended You could have just ended the sentence right there. I will never forgive Fortnite. You don't need to say anything past the word Fortnite. Alright, Upsilon, thank you for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it, bud. I don't know if that's so much Goku's favorite technique or secret technique as so much as favorite technique. Goku does love to use them chompers. Goku gets the whole turning your friends into your allies thing from what created him, the Tale of the Monkey King. The Monkey King fought a few people, specifically Oolong and what was like the character who inspired Oolong, and a character that very tertiarily inspired what do you call it? Tenshin Han, the water dragon. He fought them, and then they became his allies in the quest to get Tripitaka where they needed to go. That's where that whole trope comes from. For Goku, anyway. Who is Tripitaka in Dragon Ball? It would probably be Bulma. Bulma would probably have been the stand-in for Tripitaka because she is the catalyst for the whole journey taking place. Have I ever played Xenoverse? I played the first Xenoverse. I bought the second one and never played it. I actually basically only got it because I wanted the giant Goku statue that came with it. I never played it. I wanted the statue and the comic that came with it. I never played it. In fact, I put it in its steel case and took it and resold it back to freaking GameStop. Yeah, the only difference is she's on a quest for selfish reasons. Yeah. But again, Goku winds up, she winds up changing. Bulma winds up being a very central part of the story. And her selfish reasons and stuff, like, she becomes more selfless as time goes on. Doing things for the betterment of things, you know, people, instead of making wishes and stuff for strawberries and boyfriends. I guess it was some sort of limited edition thing. Yeah, it was their day one package. If you bought the game on day one, you got all kinds of like extra stuff, and that was the only that's like one of the only day one things that I've ever bought. Oh, believe me, I know. I have no love lost for Super, though. I don't try to come up with excuses for why Super does what it does. I didn't say she was so selfless. I said she became more selfless than she was. She's still selfish, but can be selfless. Yes, exactly, Don Boss. She is not a paragon of virtue by any standards, but she is still a good person. The Super movies are the best part about Dragon Ball Super? Yeah, because those are the ones that are written by Akira Toriyama. Which is weird, since the normal for the franchise is the contrary is the case. Well, that's because everything was different back then. Back in the day, Akira Toriyama was writing the manga and they were adapting the anime from the manga. Because the manga always came out first. But that's not the case now. Now the manga and the anime are coming out concurrently, and Akira Toriyama is giving them bullet points, and they're interpreting those bullet points differently. I thought for sure I had colored art of Cronoa in here. Oh, I do. It's just her multi. You brighten this up a little bit. There we go. That'll work. That will do it. All of the overcomplicated designs came from Toei. For the most part, a lot of the, let's see, in the Dragon Ball Z movies, Bojack, Cooler, and Broly were the only ones that I'm pretty sure Akira Toriyama himself designed. Everything else was designed by Toei Animation. In the manga of Super, like Granola and some of the Hakaishin were designed by Toyotaro. Beerus and I think one or two of the other Hakaishin were designed by Akira Toriyama. I've even pointed this out before, if you go through and you look at like new characters from Dragon Ball Super, especially in the manga, you can tell which ones Akira Toriyama designed and which ones were designed by Toyotaro. Let's see. But yeah, in the early Dragon Ball Z movies, the Bojack Gang, Cooler, and Broly are the only ones that Akira Toriyama did. None of the characters from Super Dragon Ball Heroes have been designed by Akira Toriyama. Except for, Mira and Toa. Mira and Toa were designed by Akira Toriyama, but it was their original forms that he designed. Now, like, Akira Toriyama, he does like to keep things simple, but that does not mean he doesn't appreciate detail. Especially if you look at any of his Dragon Quest art. He really does, if he only has to draw something once, he doesn't mind putting a lot of detail into it. What countries have I visited? I have only been to one. Alright, it is time for shading and highlight. Yeah, keeping it simple doesn't mean he doesn't put his heart into it, for sure. Like, I knew a lot of people who didn't think that who think Toa is a very non-Akira Toriyama design. People were like, oh, well, this can't be an Akira Toriyama design. He doesn't design women like this. But he did. Yeah, Mira, Toa, and Baby Fu were all designed by Akira Toriyama. I don't think he designed Mechakabra. He did design Android 21. Or Cyborg 21. She's a cyborg. She's not an android. Have I ever attempted to replicate the art style in the Z anime? At that point, that's okay. Which animator art style am I trying to replicate? There was a time for a while where everybody said that like my art had a very, very strong like Yamamuro influence. And as time has gone on, I've really gravitated towards like the softer lines like you would find with Shintani. But the Z anime didn't have a single style. There were several different companies that worked on the Z anime, and they each had their own individual take on Akira Toriyama's art style. There's no really replicating the style of the Z anime, because the Z anime was basically trying to be as close as they could to Akira Toriyama, which is what I try to do. Now, the Super anime, on the other hand, the Super anime is basically, it's very, very strongly It's very strongly influenced by Yamamuro. His art style and stuff is all over it, and it has that very, very quote-unquote clean-cut style that is one of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of it, because it's just too sterile. His current art style is way too sterile as compared to the way it used to be. So, like, me personally, I don't try to replicate the anime as much as I try to be as close to Akira Toriyama's style as I can. I'll never be a perfect one-to-one. Well, I shouldn't say that. I could work at it, and I could probably be darn near a one-to-one for him. But that's what I keep working toward. There are artists who I feel are basically one-to-ones of Akira Toriyama's art style. And I've talked about them before. They're the ones that I feel like should have been doing the Dragon Ball Super manga instead of Toyotaro. Mastar Media's style isn't sterile. Mastar Media is just, like, his style is whatever style he's, like, you know, going from. But, like, what I'm saying is that, like, Yamamuro's style has a very corporatized, you know, it's made specifically for anime and to be easily replicated and stuff like that. Plus, I don't really, like, I understand some people don't like Mastar Media, but on the other hand, the guy is a friend of mine, so we don't have to blast him. I'd prefer if you guys didn't. The guy is literally a friend of mine. Thank you, Star Sword. Thank you. You don't gotta like him, but you also don't have to rip into him. Yeah. No, it's okay to not have an opinion on him. I'm just saying, you know, I understand that some people don't like him, but regardless, there's no need to just, like, rip into him. Oh, there's the first layer. Shades. Go down to the second one. Pranoa just went, "Be gone, child." Yes. She didn't Thanos snap him out of existence. She's just like, a little eraser here, little eraser there. Yeah, I mean, how would you react if a giant eraser came out of nowhere and started rubbing you out of existence? I'm gonna rub you out, see? Rub you out. She got tired of Goku's BS. Finally. And look, I don't mean to eat a lot more bacon than I normally would do. Just please stop. What? How? High cholesterol? From what? According to the coroner, too much bacon. You take that back. Granola has gone full TVA, yeah. Thoughts on Krillin being a cop? I actually like when Dragon Ball shows other characters doing other things. Because, spoiler alert, not every character in Dragon Ball is like Goku. They are not all obsessed with fighting. So please stop trying to turn Gohan into the next Goku. They're allowed to do other things. You love hearing me quote TFS. But it was grape flavor. You stopped? Why did you stop? Because it was grape flavor. What movie from Z would you think would fit best in canon? Well, first of all, there's no such thing as canon. The Japanese don't care about canon, and canon is basically whatever you choose it to be. Me, I consider whatever was 100% written and drawn by Akira Toriyama to be the canon, but that's me. None of the movies, honestly, can easily slot in as canon just as the way they are. They need to be, like, the movies would need to be retooled The movies, any of those movies need to be retooled in order to fit perfectly in. I think the one that needs the fewest changes is probably like the Dead Zone. I think the Dead Zone needs the fewest changes to fit. The whole Gohan character thing is that he wants to be an Earthling and doesn't want to accept that he needs to compromise, which is okay, that's who Gohan is. Yes, that's fine. Let Gohan be a dorky dad. That's what he wants to be. Can he be happy? He doesn't have to be the second coming of Goku. Is the not caring about canon thing why big tabletop stuff fails over there? To an extent. The whole thing with they don't care about canon over in Japan. We're the only ones who care. I'm really only talking about Dragon Ball. Japan, honestly, when it comes to Dragon Ball anymore, they're just doing whatever they think is cool. Akira Toriyama basically considers anything that's Dragon Ball to be part of the Dragon Ball story. You know, people are like, oh, well, Akira Toriyama disowned Dragon Ball GT. No, he didn't. He even said that he likes Dragon Ball GT. He's drawn Super Saiyan 4 Goku before, and he said that it is a fitting side story. He considers all the movies to be fitting side stories. Yeah, technically everything is canon. It's just a matter of, like, now you get to basically pick and choose. So the whole canon versus non-canon debate is, quite frankly, it's pointless. Yeah, technically Super Saiyan 4 is canon. There's no such thing. To the Japanese, when it comes to Dragon Ball, there's no such thing as canon. Yeah. The Sonic Twitter says everything is canon? Yeah, basically. Yeah. But, like, it's like you said, Mercenaries. Heroes in Xenoverse basically say everything is canon, and Heroes in Xenoverse are what happens when, quote-unquote, everything is canon. It's a convoluted mess. Which is why when I sat down to do Dragon Ball New Age, I said, okay, everything that was 100% written and drawn by Akira Toriyama is what we're going for. Is the definitive canon. So that means the entire original Dragon Ball manga. That means Jocko the Galactic Patrolman, and by that extension, Dragon Ball Minus. And, with GT, I said GT is canon, but I changed pieces of it. It kept all the same basic plot points, I just changed a few of the details. The, Battle of Gods movie is canon, but I changed one simple detail. And that's it. With that one simple detail change, Battle of Gods and GT are able to coexist fine. But yeah, the canon of Dragon Ball now is basically whatever you choose it to be. We're sending this over to boss. Masako likes this one, chat. This one's good to go. Alright. Minimize this one. And now we've got one last one to do, chat. Now, this one is going to be interesting because all this, like, these black areas right here are supposed to be, like, cracks. So, we're going to have a time trying to decipher this one a little bit, but I think we can get it. And, in fact, I think I already know how I'm going to do it. We'll get it. Yeah, I think I already know how I'm going to do it. Look, I am a rock man. You really don't like the Beast Gohan hair design? I don't think anybody does. I'm a fire in my ball. I think Beast Gohan will look better when it's hand-drawn. The only part of this I actually didn't like in this Spear movie was Gohan's hair and Beerus's model. CG was amazing. Otherwise, I can kind of see that, yeah. We thinking so far, chat. Truly going even further beyond, yeah. He did. Insert Vine Boom sound effect. When I made this form up, like, I wanted it to be kind of like a callback to the Savior of Heaven Goku form, where basically, like, the heat of your body is, like, cracking your whole, like, physique and everything. That's sort of what inspired this. Yeah, something similar to that. It's just, in this case, like, his energy is actually, like, literally breaking apart his body. Time to finish my one last fight. Yep. Yeah, the way, like, I'm drawing this, I'm, like, imagining this as, like, Nappa's last hurrah. This is, like, the final ace in the hole that he has. Yeah. Looks really cool, though. He's done it before. He's done it before. Yep, he did it with Raditz. He'll do it again. Quite honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he's already got it, like, mostly edited. Dang, it looks cool. Chaos, hello! Thank you! There we go. Got our cracked and basic burning Nappa, basically. Add a couple more splits. Yeah. Thank you for coming out, Fujio. So you got all three? Yeah. Like I said, today we would probably have to do these three and have to skip over doing Dragon Ball New Age. That's probably something I have to work on off stream for today. Actually need to bring up an image of Cell Max because I've never actually drawn it before. At least it's Max has these big black under his eyes. And got bones. To get his face done, I could pay a little bit more attention to chat. I also need another water because I do not have one, and now I am thirsty and my throat is dry. There we go. I'm glad you're more relaxed, Isabella. That's the whole point. The whole purpose of these streams is for everybody to be able to come here, relax, and just chit-chat and interact. You've melted into your couch, ayy. Yeah, if you come to my stream and you're able to relax, then I have done my job as the content creator I have set out to be. I am not a super hype gremlin. I'm not loud and, boisterous. I'm a relaxed can of beans. There we go. All right. All right, chat. Before we get started with the finishing of this piece, I'm going to take a super quick break. I'm going to go and grab myself another drink of water, and then when we come back, we're going to get this one all done up. All right? Don't go nowhere. All right, chat. I'm back. All right. Now, what Moscow? Gray tones? Yeah, he said basically his skin turned white and he had like molten cracks coming through him. Now, so with this, we're gonna yellow, and then we're gonna go like a right in the center, circular style. Oh, no problem. Thank you. Good afternoon to you as well. Yeah. And what we're gonna do. It. I don't know if I like that. Wait. Duplicate it, then blur it. There we go. That keeps everything filled in and gives it a bit of a glow. Then we can down, and now I've got that taken care of. Now I need to open up that image that I did of Nappa fighting Gamma 2. Is Yeah, there is some Kratos vibes in here. Anyone played the new game yet? I have not. This I need to get my cloud brush. There it is. Size do I have this at 100 or there we go. Basically. Also just gonna go on ahead, start doing the shading and highlights on this part. How's my day? My day's going pretty good, Prism. We are slowly crouching up on the finish line on this particular piece. I think this is going to look real cool. Let's see if you can make my day better. How so? I'm sure he'll never forget the bug planet upon his passing. Right. Great piece of art to send off a great series? Yeah, I think so too. I think this is going to look really cool when we're done with it. How are we looking so? Yeah. Well, thank you, Prism. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Very nice words. Thank you. I'm the best? No. No. Not the best. You guys are. I'm just the he who funny tentacle monster who do pictures. You're good. You're good, Don Boss. So far. Yeah. Coming out real nice. My favorite ending theme from a Dragon Ball movie? I don't know, I never really gave the ending themes all that much thought. I gotta be honest, a lot of times when I would watch Dragon Ball movies, once it got to the credits, I would turn it off. So I missed a lot of the ending credits, theme songs. Oh, I know that some of the themes are really good. It's just, when I watched a lot of the movies, I didn't bother to sit through the credits. I was there for the movie, not the credits. Ah, it's looking cool. That looks super cool. Right, then we're doing secondary layer on top of this to darken up some areas darker. Oh yeah, that's gonna make. There we go. Ah, yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, it looks super sweet, chat. Oh. Oh man, that looks really cool so far. It really gives off the vibe that his skin is like struggling to contain what he's like doing. And make me happy, chat. That's just dead. It's okay. It's okay. I don't mind when my chat gets a little tuckered out. It happens. Don't bother me a bit. Bloop, 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 bloop. Plus, I'm just in like go mode, trying to like complete this as fast as I can. I'm actually thinking about dinner, believe it or not. I'm thinking about making a couple of brunch burgers. Oh. It's already been like a very, very long day, so I can understand when chat quiets down a little bit. It's nothing unusual. Not gonna start freaking out. Yeah, again, it's already been a very, very long day. We are crawling up on the 3.5 hour mark. A long time. Thank you, Isabella. Yeah, I'm thinking about dinner. I've got other things that I got to start doing after I hop off stream here. In fact, like, I don't even know if I can work on Dragon Ball New Age tonight. I was not expecting to have to do 3 of these, which is kind of like throwing my whole schedule for kind of a loop. I might not even get to work on Dragon Ball New Age tonight because I still have to make dinner, a couple of other things. And again, I have other big paid projects that I have to start working on, like other commissions and things like that. So Dragon Ball New Age this week will either be... I might be able to get it done on time, but there is a chance it might be delayed. Being a commissioner is a haste, isn't it? Well, it's not even that. When you're a commission artist, like, you want to try and do things quick, but efficiently. You don't want your clients to be waiting forever, and I have a bunch of clients who are on a waiting list. They have things that they're waiting for, and I need to do them. Which is why I told people that I'm probably going to have to take a break from Dragon Ball New Age because I have a massive commission queue, and that is really important. My customers are very, very important. They are paying my bills. Dragon Ball New Age does not. All right, Isabella. It's a hassle? Nah, it's not even so much a hassle. It's like any other job. Have a great evening, Isabella. Sleep well. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Now I need to get... There we go. No, it's just like any other job, you know, honestly. It's just I have a bad habit because I'm a kind of a workaholic. I have a bad habit of putting way too much on my plate and then not being able to effectively work because I do so freaking much. It is a bad habit and I need to try and break it because I kick myself in the hiney with it a bunch. Before we finish this, we're gonna put like an aura around Nappa in order to break him up from Cell Max a little. There we go. There we go. Into all that, we're going to put a eye between like a very like lavender, well, not lavender, a very teal, like a cross between gold and green. What's happening in this thumbnail? This is Beast. What would you call it? Beast Nappa versus Cell Max. There we go. That provides all the breakup we need. And for Cell Max, we need to do this. Yeah, it's basically what Masako like said. Beast Nappa. Oh. That looks like about it on the spot front. Yeah. Alrighty. Now we'll do the shading. Finish this one up. This one, the shading is going to be pretty simple. Dang it. Why did I do that? I was supposed to make a different layer. No! It's okay. I'll make it work, chat. There it is. My favorite villain form from any continuity? That's a tough one. Favorite villain form? I'd probably have to say fifth form Cooler. I think fifth form Cooler is probably the coolest, the one that I liked the most. Out of all of them. I definitely have to say fifth form cooler. I'm giving a lot of thought, yeah. Fifth form cooler is probably my favorite. Celine Max? Yeah, that's something I would have to sit down and, like, conceptualize a little. I'd probably do similar to what they did with Cell Max and base it off of the semi-perfect Celine that I designed but just haven't finished. I'd probably do something similar to that if it were up to me. I would change her color scheme just a little bit. We never did get the semi-perfect Celine. Yeah, I have the design. I just never finished it. I've never finished the art piece of it and shared it. Eventually, when I have time, maybe that's something that I can do. Right now, time is a luxury I do not have. There we go. I have an art to-do list. Yes, I do. Average Yakuza enjoyer? I'm sure you will. On a casual art stream? Yeah, I'll get right to that casual art stream eventually. I'll be able to do that eventually. When I don't have a commission queue a mile long. Go on ahead and send this over. Alright. Moss is probably already asleep, so we're probably not going to get a response on this one. But I'm sure it'll be good for him. Now, also Godspeed, thank you. I hope you'll continue on drawing more since your artworks on the What If thumbnails are pretty sick. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere for a while. You guys haven't gotten rid of me that easy. Go ahead and close these all down. We're gonna head back over to the lounge. B-Snap is a cool design. Thank you. Yeah, I apologize that the chat box, for whatever reason, didn't feel like working today, but that is going to be it for us tonight, lovelies. I've got to head out. I've got to make dinner, and I've got other things that I got to get done. So I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. I'm off until Friday, where I will be back over on Twitch, so I will see you guys then. In the meantime, you guys have a wonderful rest of the evening, day, wherever you happen to be in the world, whatever it happens to be. Enjoy yourselves, have a good one. I am Malik Torihane. That is the lovely Wallet Chan. This has been the Tentacle Lounge. I will see all of my lovely loungers again next time.